In this video we're going to take you on a journey to some of the most haunted houses in America and tell their stories. If you dare, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a scare. Today we will be exploring the dark and twisted stories of the Conjuring House, the Amityville Horror House, and the Lizzie Borden House. These three houses have seen unspeakable horrors and have been subject to countless unexplained activities, investigations, and bone-chilling paranormal encounters. Now, sit back, turn down the lights, and let's dive into the terrifying world of haunted houses. First on our list is the infamous Conjuring House. This home is known to be one of the most haunted houses in the world, the site of paranormal events that inspired the popular horror movie franchise, The Conjuring. The Conjuring House is not for the faint of heart, so buckle up and get ready to hear the dark history and haunting experiences that continue to surround the house. Located in Harrisville, Rhode Island, was built in 1736 and has a long and dark history. Before the Perron family moved in, the house was occupied by generations of families, including Bathsheba Sherman, who is said to be one of the most malevolent spirits to ever inhabit the house. In the 1970s, the Perron family moved into the Conjuring House, and their experiences were nothing short of terrifying. Carolyn Perron and her husband Roger, along with their 5 daughters, quickly began to notice strange and unexplainable occurrences in the house. The family experienced a wide range of paranormal activity in the Conjuring House. They reported seeing spirits and apparitions, hearing strange noises and voices, and even being physically attacked by unseen forces. The family's eldest daughter Andrea claimed to have been visited by an apparition she described as a woman with long hair, wearing a long gray dress. The story eventually reached the Warrens, the famous paranormal investigators who have been featured in several horror movies. Ed and Lorraine Warren visited the Conjuring House and confirmed the presence of dark spirits, including the malevolent Bathsheba Sherman. They conducted several exorcisms and cleansings of the house, but the spirits continued to terrorize the Perron family. The Perron family eventually moved out of the Conjuring House, but the spirits remained. Today, the house is still standing and is a popular destination for ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts. The second house on the list is perhaps one of the most well-known haunted houses in the world, the Amityville Horror House. Located in Amityville, New York, the Amityville Horror House has been the subject of countless books, movies, and television shows, but the real story behind the house is even more terrifying than any Hollywood adaptation. On November 13, 1974, the Amityville Horror House became the site of a brutal family massacre. Ronald DeFeo Jr., the son of the family who lived in the house, killed his parents and 4 siblings with a rifle as they slept, claiming he heard voices telling him to. DeFeo was later arrested and convicted of the murders, but the horror was far from over. A year later, the Lutz family moved into the Amityville Horror House, unaware of its bloody history. George and Kathy Lutz, along with their 3 children, were drawn to the house by its beautiful architecture and the fact that it was priced well below market value. However, within a few days of moving in, the family began to experience a series of terrifying events. The Lutz family claimed to have experienced a variety of paranormal activity in the house, including swarms of flies, mysterious voices, and ghostly apparitions. They also reported feeling cold spots in certain areas of the house, and seeing strange red glowing eyes watching them from outside. Perhaps most chilling of all, the family claimed that they could hear the sounds of marching bands and disembodied voices coming from the basement of the house. After only 28 days in the house, the Lutz family fled, claiming that they were being terrorized by malicious spirits. Their story quickly gained national attention, and the Amityville Horror House became known as one of the most haunted houses in America. The last house on our list is of course the Lizzie Borden House. one of the most notorious murder cases in American history and the haunting experiences that have been reported at the site of the crime. The Lizzie Borden House, located in Fall River, Massachusetts, was the site of a gruesome double murder in 1892. Andrew and Abby Borden, Lizzie's father and stepmother, were brutally killed with an axe in their home. Lizzie was the prime suspect in the case, but was acquitted of the murders. The murder trial of Lizzie Borden was a sensational and widely covered event. Despite being acquitted of the murders, many people believe that Lizzie was guilty and that the trial was a miscarriage of justice. This house is said to be one of the most haunted places in America. Visitors have reported seeing apparitions, hearing strange noises and voices, and feeling an unexplainable sense of dread while inside the house. Some people have claimed a ghost of Andrew Borden has been seen walking the halls, while Abby Borden is said to haunt the guest room where she was killed, and the overwhelming feeling of Lizzie's spirit still haunting this house today. Well, we hoped you enjoyed learning about the dark and chilling history of these notorious locations. Remember, always keep your eyes and ears open because you never know what horrors may be lurking around the corner.